Well, it's been a year since Jeff passed, and Chucky is still having a very hard time. We all are. He still asks me, "Mommy, car, Daddy," as if Daddy went to some other house, and he wants me to go take him there. It's funny because he keeps renting out the Nemo video at the library, and I sat down for the first time and really watched it, and I realized that Nemo is lost, and his dad goes and finds him, and he come back, and they're happy again. And after watching that, it kind of like broke my heart to think that he thought that, Daddy's going to be found and come back. I want to talk about New York State and what we have in our backyard. We have the Curse Center and the U of R, and we have nothing for self-injurious behaviors and autism. It's a life of hell. Your child beats themselves until they're bleeding. There's nothing you can do, because once you try to interrupt and get their mind off of it, and they see the attention you're giving them that they're seeking for, they decide to even do more damage. So your best bet is like take a walk, as long as there's no sharp objects around, and kind of let them do their thing. It sounds terrible, but I don't know what more to do. I can't take them to a hospital. I can't call for help, because then the cops come and they have no clue what's going on with our children. There's some things I want to change. I want to change. My son Chucky was beating himself, and finally I said, "There's something in his ear. He keeps hitting that ear." So I took him to the ear specialist, and we decided, because he couldn't sit still looking at it, we're going to knock him out and see what's going on in there. And something came over on me, and I said, "Well, we need a dentist in there to look at his teeth, because something between beating his ear and his jaw, where he's hitting it and saying head hurting, it came to me it could be his teeth, wisdom teeth. He's at that age." Thank God for the Eastman Dental dispensary that helped me get Chucky taken care of very quickly. And the doctor at the Strong Hospital did the work. Thank yous. Chucky went in and had 4 wisdom teeth pulled. His 2 eye teeth were rotted from the back so bad, the doctor said, "No wonder he's beating himself." I can't even imagine that pain, and kept saying head hurting. I didn't get it. They filled a couple teeth, and they cleaned his teeth. Now, common sense tells us, stop putting our kids out more than once. Whenever your child goes under, and I don't care even if they're not special needs, just a child that's going under, have a dentist. If you don't have a dentist, we have a lot of students here in New York State that can go in there and check out their teeth. Okay, that's just common sense to save a lot of money than putting our kids under, going back again and doing it all again. It's too much work, especially on special needs. Okay, and it just saves a lot of money to Medicaid. Okay. We have 4 politicians who needed their seats reelected: Spitzer, Massa, Lee, and Weiner. And it came from us taxpayers, the $4 million. Unacceptable. Gentlemen, please pay that back. I am begging you to take that money and build group homes up and down New York State. And I would ask you to please come together and help me, shadow me. Shadow me in my 4 to 5 family home that we need from you guys. Yep, we need a home that our children can come to. We can clean it up, we can paint it. We got to get our kids together to interact, because yes, Finger Lakes DDSO gave me some great ideas. Number 1, get our families together and make sure they're a match. Can't put these kids in the house if they're going to fight. So I'm working with DDSO and some good ideas there. I have a proposal that we gave them and handed out to a few people. We need help. We need ideas. So I'm trying to think, how do we get money here? We have no money. Believe me, I know I don't have any money. I don't want to give out prices, but I got to do this to the American people in New York State especially. $131,000 a year for Chucky to be out of state for the last 3.5 years. I don't even get a crumb of that here with him at this house, where I need the money to buy respite to come in the house. People don't want to work for a minimum wage. They don't want to get hit for $8, $9 an hour. That's unacceptable also. So I'm asking you gentlemen, to please. I'm begging you guys, please step up, get involved. Help us. Autism is crazy out there. And I gotta tell you, gentlemen, in New York State, it's going on our third Christmas here for Chucky. It's been a long, hard year without the help of Jeff. I'm asking you guys to make sure something doesn't happen to Chucky and me and my family, as it did to two very special ladies in my life. One who has lost their child, and the other one who's still going through some kind of abuse. And let me get back to that $131,000 bill, Medicaid. I mean, come on, this is foolish money, guys. Come on. You guys got to get this together. And I'm not just talking about the 4 politicians. I'm talking about New York State, right up to our president. You know, you guys go to your $1,000 plate dinners. I get to take my son bowling. And not even just the money, the manpower to go with me. I can't put this all on my children all the time. They have lives. I want them to go and enjoy themselves. I want my grandchildren to have happy times, not this hard, crazy times. A lot of people out there help me, and I can't sit here and thank them all. But in this last year, Chucky has graduated from the Spencerport School District, and I want to thank them for all their help, because out of all the many years, I got to tell you, Desiree Richmond, I thank you. I thank you for believing in me. I'm so grateful for you. And everyone that was standing in there when Chucky graduated, they brought together his early intervention team right up to high school, teachers and people that were involved in Chucky's life, and I am so grateful for the experience that he had. Thank you. He's in a day program and he gets 5 hours a day. I'm grateful for. It's not enough. We need things done here in New York State. Our money's got to stay here. We've got to stop sending our children, our money, and our jobs out of New York State. We have this medical team here in New York State, and we're not even using it. Shame on us. We should be teaching this country how it's done. So again, I'm begging New York State to help me and my families come together in one house and let us show you that we've walked this walk and talked this talk for 20 some odd years. Please help us. Let us show you how it's done. Are we going to need some help? Absolutely. But it's got to start somewhere. And I can't wait a year from now. I can't wait another year from now. I don't know when my tomorrow's going to come. I just don't know what's going to happen anymore, and I don't know what more to do but to beg my politicians here in New York State, because we all know it's up to you guys. I got to also just shout out there to this whole country. We the people make some decisions, and for my special needs families out there, I don't care what your needs are. Stand up and fight for your children. We got a lot of money being wasted. I've got so many ideas and just common sense, like the whole dentist thing. I mean, I can't even tell you some ideas I got will blow you away. Come to my house. Anybody that's official would like to come and see how I live, please do so. Please. I offer it to you. I want you to see firsthand the hell that goes on in my home. And it should not happen in this beautiful country we live in. Is this America? Do I have an American dream? Can my children have the American dream?